Good afternoon, it's Colin and Simon for Rockfiend Publications Scotland, and we're here with Reckless Love.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
How are you guys doing?
All right, good.
Yeah. You had a good time last night?
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. Fun times.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it's all about.
Exactly. And you also joined Crash Diet?
Yeah, for the first time in 11 years.
Yeah. How was it? How did it feel?
Well, that was exciting as hell.
Yeah.
You probably could see that. I was really concentrated. I haven't sung that song, well, exactly in 11 years, so needed to just needed to take some time for myself to just to go through the lyrics in my head because I couldn't remember them.
It was definitely a massive surprise for everybody, for you.
Oh yeah, and the reaction was great.
Got a great reaction in the room as well.
Yeah.
I mean, it was absolutely packed out. We've been to a lot of these events, but it was really full for that particular show last night.
Yeah, awesome.
It was really good, and it's the first time you've been over since you were over for Hair Metal Heaven
Yeah.
in Hull, so we're like basically 2 years to the day since the last time you were in the country. Yeah.
Yeah. Why has it been so long? You know, why
Well,
not been back?
it's been, well, we've been taking it really slow and easy. For the past year, we haven't done any shows. Like the first show we did this year was, what, 3 weeks ago in Wacken Open Air?
Yeah.
So
We broke the silence.
Yeah. We've been taking some time off to write some new material, and of course live our lives a little bit because I mean next year is the 10-year anniversary for the first record.
Exactly.
So
Yeah,
we've been basically on the road for 8-9 years, like.
Yeah, since the first
10
album.
or 11, more or less.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even before the first album, but
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we've been doing quite intensive touring, pretty much. Like 2014 might have been the busiest year, but after that it's pretty much stayed the same way every
yeah, and
year.
also we made the albums
Yeah.
while touring.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. So
So there was kind of no break-off process where you had time to
Yeah,
just
never-
consider what
yeah,
you were
yeah.
doing.
yeah, exactly. And well, 10 years is a long time. You know, we're not youngsters anymore, and we've got families and loved ones to take care of who don't really recognize us anymore because we've been on the road so much. So it's a good thing to
It must
stay
be
at home
a
as
fine
well.
line, though, is it, between sort of striking a balance between family and
It
doing
is,
what you do
yeah,
for
yeah, and
profession?
of course when you grow older, you tend to, you know, of course you want to keep loved ones close, so you know, so that there's somebody waiting for you when you come back home, and we just wanted to make sure that still happens.
It becomes more and more important after years.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You mentioned that it's coming up to the 10-year anniversary.
Yeah.
Do you have any plans? Do you have anything sort of that you'd like to do next year to sort of?
Yeah, we have some plans, and
Yeah.
well, one thing is public already. We're going for the first time to Australia in March, and the plan is to be touring more than the last year.
Yeah.
but yeah, there's lots of plans, but nothing more to be said yet.
Yeah, it's like, of course we're going to celebrate it.
Yeah.
10-year anniversary,
Yeah.
so.
So does that become priority rather than the next album that you're planning for, or is it kind of something that you're going to try and work in together?
It's
I think
kind of like
together
yeah,
we have to push something out probably next year anyway, so
yeah.
let's try it.
We have
Get
to
it
find a
done.
label.
Yeah, but I mean, it's there's no
There are a
business
lot of-
there is no business like music business, so better not make any promises yet.
Yeah.
But you know,
And there are always so
it
many
isn't even a fucking
possibilities.
business.
It's a mess.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
A
Yeah,
calling.
anything that's not like pen on paper already,
Yeah,
it's
Yeah,
no,
even that-
no use in making any promises about anything.
yeah,
Yeah.
because it's 95% of it's just talk.
Yeah.
But yeah, sure, we have plans for next year, and we hope to celebrate the 10-year anniversary like the best, you know,
With the fans.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's great that you're still original lineup.
Yeah.
You know, to have 10 years in a band. is-
4 albums. It's,
Yeah, yeah.
it's not every day
Definitely not, for sure.
thing anymore.
I really think we should have a drink.
Yeah. Let's do
I
it.
really
Which
do,
ones?
yeah. Jaeger, that's Rockfiend, which is a mixture of Jack and Jaeger.
Oh Jesus Christ! Well,
I did it already.
I'm gonna be a brave. I'm gonna be a brave one. I'm gonna try one of these.
Let's do this shit.
All right. Good morning.
Type!
After last night, this is easy. Come on.
Yeah.
We drank a bottle of Jaeger in about 20 minutes last night.
In 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Yeah.
Not 20 minutes.
If you're looking back over the last 10 years, what are you
A lot
most
of
proud
Jaeger.
of in terms of, apart
Yeah,
from like the
more
liquor,
Jaeger
yeah,
than this.
what are you most proud of? What have you got, like a defining moment within your careers?
Well, there's plenty of those. There's
So
been
many.
awesome, great big shows that we've done. But I think personally for me is that earlier I said this in another interview as well. 'Cause where I see it, the way I see it, the band is in a really, really good place right now. We're all really comfortable with each other and how the band works. Of course, it's been 10 years, so maybe things aren't moving that fast forward anymore. But then again, we want to take our time, make the best out of every night, and I think the band just, as you said, it's still the original lineup.
Yeah.
It still works.
Yeah, and I was proud that even though we hadn't played for almost a year, we all also we didn't have any band practices. We all just write music in
I was
our.
just about
You
to
know, we
say,
live in
yeah.
we live in different cities. We write music. We didn't even see each other not
Yeah.
once during that
I'm starting
during
to
that
have
time.
goosebumps again.
Yeah, and then we came back to the rehearsal space. We played the set list through once, and we
Before
just
walking.
said, "There's no more rehearsing to be done."
Yeah.
I mean,
So
it was
just
like.
a little show.
It was a.
Yeah.
It was that.
But there was no rehearsing needed. It was
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
like this.
When
It's
we
like
went-
We've talked
That's
about
what I'm
it.
most proud of.
You know, like a great friendship.
Yeah.
It'll always be that great friendship
Yeah.
if it was so good in the first
Yeah,
place.
it continues
Yeah,
exactly
it's a
where you
brotherhood.
left, where you left it.
Yeah.
Even though there's years between.
Yeah.
Basically.
A true family.
Yeah.
Yeah. Band of brothers.
Invader came out on vinyl. It sounded totally different. You know, I thought it had just a clearer sound. Just really, really loved it on vinyl. Do you have any plans to release the previous ones on vinyl?
Well, yeah, that would be nice. But then
Yeah,
again,
always nice.
But it's a different company that released all the 3 albums, so I'm still in touch with Universal Finland. So maybe they, if they want to do it, sure.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah,
not-
we could
it's
do
not
that.
really up to
We
us.
would love
Yeah.
edition.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It just worked so well for you. For the 10-year anniversary, it would be good to get,
yeah.
you know, vinyl. Definitely.
At
So,
least, yeah.
new music. Have you got like stuff written?
Yeah.
Is it ready to go? It's
Well,
like cheeky smirk.
yeah.
There. It's like, I've had it done for years. We just can't get it out.
How many songs?
There's plenty of songs and plenty of rough demos and sketches and
Yeah.
ideas. There's a lot of those, but yeah, we're not. I think we're not ready to go into the studio quite yet. But then again, it's not that far away either.
Yeah. It must be so difficult now, you know, getting into the studio and releasing stuff because you've not got someone saying there's a blank check.
Yeah,
Go make a video, make an album. You know, buy a house, buy a couple of cars.
yeah, it doesn't
You know,
work like that anymore.
No, you know, it's all self-financed. But at least then, if it is a massive hit, which I wouldn't see why it wouldn't be, it's yours. You know,
Yeah.
nobody can
Yeah.
take that away from you.
Yeah, exactly.
It's your baby, and you know that's a good thing nowadays. Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
There's a lot of possibilities with releasing music.
Yeah,
No labels needed necessarily
Yeah.
if you don't want to. And I think it's better to be without than be with the
the
bad
wrong
label.
one. Yeah, 100%,
Yeah, definitely.
totally.
At least you're in charge of your own destiny in that
Yes.
situation, yeah.
Exactly.
We have a lot of connections. Anyway,
Sure.
old people still working for us,
Yeah.
and we have
Old,
UK,
old people.
Old
Mainly
people.
old people. Yeah.
You talking about us?
including us, basically. But yeah, there's good connections in Italy, UK, Japan, Russia, stuff like that. So
Yeah,
And
of
Finland,
course.
of course.
Yeah.
and Finland, of course.
I mean, you've always charted really strongly in Finland, but is there another market? Is there another demographic to like? Where has your music been the strongest?
UK.
or the
UK
best?
has
Yeah.
always
Over
been
here.
So
always
is that
been-
what
UK
you'd
has
look
been the
to
best
push on,
outside.
or would you look like beyond? Would you look to like the States or whatever to?
Of course, and I think the label could be from UK easily.
Yeah.
I mean, if that would make sense, a lot of sense. But or it could be also from anywhere.
Yeah,
basically.
we'll-
I mean,
We'll
there's
play.
definitely an appetite for the music because you just look at the crowds in
Yeah.
there
Yeah.
over the last few days,
Yeah, it's amazing.
and it's really, really satisfying to see.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, how would you best describe your music? It's a sleaze lineup, but it's still, with most of the events, it's still quite a broad spectrum of bands.
Yeah.
So what kind of, where would you see yourselves within?
Well, there's an element of sleaze in Reckless Love, but then
Yeah.
again, we've called it merry metal or what the fuck, we haven't called it pretty much anything. I think it's just rock and roll.
Yeah.
I mean, don't necessarily have to be a fan of 80s hair metal to like Reckless Love. I mean, the records are quite diverse.
And I think as like the years have gone by, as like fans as well as
Yeah.
whatever we do in the business, it's genres in general have kind of melted into each other, haven't
Exactly,
Yeah.
and it was kind of like a thing to invent your own genre to stand out from the others. So like him had love metal and Reckless Love is merry metal. I don't know. It's still, for me, it's only rock and roll.
they? Yeah. But I like it.
Yeah, fucking love it.
We make only good songs, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's the.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
don't think
it doesn't
anybody
matter.
would argue with that.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter what's the genre of a or
Of a
what
good
kind of
song.
music it is. If it's a good song, it's a good song.
Yeah.
If people
So
are listening
simple.
to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So what's the plan for the rest of the year? Not got long to go, but have you still got more shows booked?
We've got
We
one
have-
one more show booked into Hamburg.
Hamburg.
Yeah, Hamburg,
Uh,
Germany.
Indoor summer called. That's what the festival is called.
Okay.
And we're doing that, and after
In
that,
a
it's-
couple of weeks, I think.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
2
It's
weeks from
2
now.
weeks
or
from now.
something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But then after that, we're kind of busy with all the other commitments that we have, and of course, writing the new material as well.
Yeah.
So 2020 is going to be a big year for you.
Let's hope so.
Hope so.
Yeah.
The
10th
biggest.
anniversary. Yeah.
As a number, at least.
Let's make it. Let's make it work.
Yeah.
Thanks very much, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot
Thank
for
you.
your time.
Always here for
Thanks.
you. Do you have a message for your fans?
Do we?
Do we?
We do. We love you guys.
Keep on rocking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. Simple.
Thanks very much,
Simple
guys.
as that.
Thank you.
And all the
Thank you.
very best. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.